Hello, ladybugs and jelly gerbs. My name is Stephen, otherwise known as Innovate, and yeah, we are back in Fruity Loop Studio. Fruity Loop Studio. Is it Fruity Loop Studio? Okay, that's my first question. It's FL Studio, but it used to be called Fruity Loops because I'm old school. I remember when it started. I used to use it when it started, and it used to be called Fruity Loops, but now it's FL Studio. But does the FL still stand for Fruity Loops? So is it Fruity Loops Studio or is it FL Studio? Inquiring minds need to know. Anyway, that's way beside the point. So I was all ready to do productive stuff. Not that this isn't productive, but it's not the productive that I had in mind. And I was like, I opened up this to check the work that I'd done last night, and then I kind of got back into it. I thought if I'm going to get back into it, then I might as well stream, and here we are. So, you know, it's the way it goes. So I am back, and we are doing kind of like a remix, basically. Half a remix, half a reinvention. I don't really know exactly what to call this right now. But it's kind of a song that I liked last night when I was out running, that I hadn't heard of before, that I wanted to make a cover of. And I heard that a good way to get used to your DAW, your digital, what does the DAW stand for? Digital Audio Workshop. Can you believe I don't know what a DAW means? Disgusting. DAW definition. DAW meaning Digital Audio Workstation. So a good way to learn your digital audio workstation is to excuse me. That's me. That is me. So, yeah, people say that a good way to learn how to use your digital audio workstation of choice is to kind of try and reverse engineer a song, break it down into its basics, and then figure out what works and what doesn't work. So I like the song that I'm covering, and I find it's a little short. I want a longer version, and I don't think anyway there's a long version of this song. Don't even know if there's a remix. That was one of the things I was going to look for. Let's have a look, see if there's a remix of this song around. Oh, would you look at that? Last Pass is available for interesting. So the song of choice is Pola and Bryson. It's called Friend by Pola and Bryson. And what I did is I took the song and I fed it. I googled the key and the BPM. I took the original MP3 and I fed it into a machine learning algorithm website that basically strips the vocals from, or strips the track down into individual layers. So now I have an a cappella track with the vocals, and I have kind of the piano, but more of a rough piano track because it's harder to split the piano, I find. So I've got like a rough piano split. So I've got the piano split up, the vocals split onto another one, and also just an instrumental track. And what I'm trying to do is recreate the song, essentially. And yesterday was my first session in this, and I essentially came up with the beginning of the track. So I have what I think is a kind of a basic beginning to the track. and broken down some vocals, recorded my own vocal take, which I may or may not use. We'll see. I've got a lot of processing to do and probably a bit of auto tune and things like that because I'm not a singer, but I don't have to kind of torture anyone with my singing today. You might have to listen to my singing, but you won't have to listen to me singing. So it might be a better stream than yesterday in some ways. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm doing, basically, trying to reverse engineer this song. I'm going to play you the beginning of the song.
Every day begins to look the same. I don't know how this is gonna end. I just need you here with me again.
Beautiful song, beautiful vocals.
You gave me a friend.
So the idea basically is I'm taking this song, I'm trying to make my own version. Part of it is not, like I said, it's not trying to be a complete kind of exact note for note remake. It's also, it's trying to be close, but I don't mind if I don't do everything completely accurately. And also with the intent to actually extend the song eventually. So I'm trying to recreate the essence of the song and also recreate the parts. But then once I've done that, I'd also like to extend the song past where it is right now. Wait, lost piano. No, that's not right. Tried to pull up something and it backfired. Of course. Give me a second. So I have a piano in mind to emulate the piano track, which I'm trying to find right now. There it is, Westwood Lost Piano. So this is a gorgeous, I've talked about this in a past stream, but this is a gorgeous piano. Piano plug-in for Contact, basically. I'm gonna have to float this on top. There you go. Yeah, so this is a Westwood Westwood's Lost Piano. What they basically did is they took a piano and they fed each note or each sample through tape machines. So you get a kind of nice felt piano. But they also give you some weird, like, processed versions. I'm going to use the standard felt and ferric just because I want it to be as kind of pure right now. But again, I'll probably mess around with that a bit more later. So basically, what the first part of this session is going to be is me just trying to get this piano track going is the thing. So I am going to, is that it? Yeah, that was it. Yeah, why not? Yes. La la. It's funny, I have to shove everything to the front layer, but then that means, oh, where's the that's funny. Huh? Where's my piano sound gone? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Give me a sec. Everything's disappeared. Is it because I put that on? Where's my piano? Well, that's weird. I just heard my piano, so where is it gone? Give me a second, guys. It's a bit weird. Unsorted. More plugins. Contact portable. Say pattern 2. Rename. And color. Piano main. Let's give it a nice pretty color. It's a horrible color. It's a bit better. Let's go down here. Stick it in there. And maybe that's why. Oh, that's why, because I'd soloed. I get it. I get it. Fine. Let's go right up to the top here. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Let's put the piano back there. Where is it? Westwood. Lost piano. There's got to be a good way of shoving everything to the top. I wish I had like a, I need like a, what is it, like a 30, there you go. Need like a 30-inch screen or something that I can put all of my, because a lot of it is just meant shoving windows around, you know what I mean? Okay. It's a lovely song, I tell you. I'm probably going to get bored of it, which is awful. Load. Maybe that's what I didn't do. Yeah, good. So piano roll. So I'm on the board, but the piano starts here as far as I remember. Okay, I'm off. I'm off to the races. I'm off and running. La la. Now, I take this and I turn this right down. Oh, that wasn't the one, was it? Was it? Oh, wait.
I woke up late again as a
Okay, I'm confused now. I am confused. Oh, that's why. Okay. I understand. I was gonna say. Oops. Okay, there you go.
I woke up.
So I want a bit of reverb on this piano. 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 I have to find it again. Crikey blimey. So a lot of this stream is going to be me trying to figure out keys and stuff, but you know, it's just the way it is, man. Get off my back. You're not the boss of me. I'm going to detach this again. Okay, there you go. Now there are built-in settings here. I can either use the contact zone kind of engine to add a bit of delay and reverb and stuff. Let's just play that. Let's just solo it, shall we? Crikey. Don't like it. Let's try this one. Too much. Whoa. Okay, so funny thing about oh, you can't see it. Oh, interesting. Oh, you can see it. That's weird. It has to be placed exactly. So funny thing about context, this particular piano plugin is the reverb settings are labeled by different movie locations. So these are all different movie locations basically. Nakatomi Plaza is Die Hard. So the reverb setting depends on different movie. That's nice, but I'll turn it right down. they get bigger and bigger. Basically. Which is funny. I might add something, I might add different reverb as I go from an external plugin, but right now I want something that's kind of approaching there. But not necessarily all the way there. Weird. My contact keeps popping in and out of the streaming window. How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Yeah. So I'm just going to switch that off for a second. Feels like I'm missing something here. So a lot of this is going to be me going backwards and forwards, basically, between figuring out oops, bit too long. Oh, stop it. Dun. Let me try this soloed piano part, because I have a soloed piano as well. See if that shines any more light. Can't get the low note. Can't get the low note. Ah, that's it. I'm going to be not so, what's the word? Not so chitty chatty, because I'm trying to figure out this at the moment. Let's put the piano right up there. Because why not? Reasons. Reasons, I tell ya. And let's loop. Let's just loop a smaller section. Let's quieten that down as well. Something's off around the timing there. Oh, I see. So that one goes way back. Do. Okay. Let's compare. Getting there. Getting there. low. Too low. Let's give it a bit of reverb, shall we? So far, so good. Got the beginning. What am I going to use? Decisions, eh? Blue. Where is it? Valhalla. Can't find all my Valhallas. There you go, Valhalla. pretty though. Quite pretty. Let's compare that now to, let's switch the rest of my other tracks on for a second. I'm going to take that off. Oops, soloed again. Didn't want to solo. Yeah, let's just see where we're at, shall we? Because I have no idea right now. I think that's all of them. Oh, no, my drum track. Is that my drum track? No, that's my drum track. Okay. Let's have a listen. I've got 2 piano tracks going there. Not bad, but it's too, at the moment, let me switch the reverb off because at the moment it's just kind of pushing the piano out. That's better. What's weird is I've got 2 piano rolls going on. Let me listen to the original again. Because I've got a couple of chords going on in the background, it seems. Switch the main one on again. I mean, I'm sure there's more notes being played in the original. That's the thing. Let me try that. Let me try that. deep notes are muddier here than they are in his mix. Oops. Because there's all these little fiddly stuff, and I'm trying to filter out the piano from all the fiddly stuff. That's the hard thing for me. I think that's pretty good though. I'll switch that off and go back to excuse me. Oh dear, that was a terrible burp on stream. It's quite nice. It's along the way. Hello, Von Boff, and welcome to the stream. Thank you, but I can't take almost any of the credit. Sadly, I'm covering someone else's song. That's much nicer and much more talented than me. But I'm just trying to disassemble the song, reverse engineer the song, and figure out how it's done, just to learn my software. So yeah, I'm just trying to recreate it, but I do appreciate the compliment, and it is a lovely piano sound. It's plug-in. Thank you. That's I appreciate it. It's Westwood's Lost Piano. If you're familiar with Contact, highly recommend it. It's beautiful plugin. It's a beautiful piano plugin. They take a big piano sound and they feed it through tape players. Basically, they break this note samples down and feed it through individual tapes. It's amazing, yeah. It's very versatile as well. I've barely even scraped the surface of it, but for this particular song, it works very well. So I'm trying to emulate this breakdown section.
To look the same.
This is the original now, of course.
I don't know how this is gonna end. I I just need you here with me again.
Oh, you're not. Don't worry. I think you're the only one watching, so it's pretty hard to disturb me when there's only one person watching. No, I just thought I'd let you hear a bit of the breakdown anyway. I've isolated the piano track, which is I'll try to isolate the piano track. So where was I? Let's get the piano roll in there. But I appreciate the view for sure. I suppose I'm supposed to give you all the spiel about like and subscribe and follow and all that. La la la. Let's put on the original again. I know, terrible. I hate
Late again.
I hate shilling. Is it shilling? But there you go. I guess that's what you have to do. It's part of the grind, right? Let me take off the vocals because they're too good. I've got an instrumental track without the vocals. Getting there. Not even sure that that third note comes in. There you go. Oh, this is drum and bass. This is melodic drum and bass. You're only hearing the breakdown, that's why, because if I go back to the beginning of the song, it's total drum and bass. This is just the breakdown. I know, that's why I like it so much. I'm just doing the breakdown, but because I've been concentrating on that. Yeah, I tell you, this song came out April last year. Hadn't heard of it. Last night went out for a run, listened to it on Spotify, and then fell in love with it.
As every day begins to look the same, I don't know how this is gonna end. I just need you here with me again.
Gorgeous. So last night I did the opening section, and now I'm just doing the breakdown basically.
You gave me a friend.
How nice is that?
You gave me a friend.
Song is Pola and Bryson featuring Ruth Royall, and the song is called Friend, just in case you want to track it down. Pola as in P-O-L-A rather than P-O-L-A-R. So Pola and Bryson. Yeah, it's an amazing song. I don't know how I missed it, but suddenly last night stumbled across it, and it's been out for a year. I've only heard 2 songs from them, and the other one was the B-side to this release, which was still great because it was the same female singer. So I'm just trying to figure out the piano breakdown, basically. It's back to that chord, I think. And then it should be the vocals coming in the not too distant future. Let me see how far I am. Sorry if I listen to this part so many times that it's going to wear off on you, but that's what you have to do, I guess. Yeah, I'm using, like I said, the Westwood Lost piano, but the reverb. Yeah, man. By the time you finish this, you're like, I mean, it's a double-edged sword because I really want to deconstruct the song, but at the same time, by the time I've gotten through this, I'm like, I probably never want to listen to this dance song again, which is such a shame. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's unsorted. That's why. Yeah, the reverb is, if I can find. Okay, where's my? I've got too many windows. That's why. Oh, there it is. Gotcha. Valhalla Vintage Verb. See if that'll come up. There you go. Can you see that? Yeah, I have to float it on top. Got too many windows. Yeah, Valhalla Vintage Reverb, 1970s basically. It's Valhalla. If you've never used the Valhalla Reverb packs, I highly recommend them just because they're. I think I've seen so many people use them. Yeah, I've seen so many people use it, but Valhalla is. Nah, I think it seems to be almost an industry standard. I've seen so many people use them. The vintage one is just a lovely little kind of edge to it. So yeah, that's what I'm using right now. But it's not quite the same as the song. I mentioned at the start of the stream, I'm not really trying to recreate every single element of this song. I'm just trying to give it a feeling of the song rather than an exact thing. I think I'm close to it. Let me see. Bring up the getting there. So what do you do, Von Boff? What kind of music do you make? really. I'm not. I'm still kind of making my way through. It's. So here's the thing. Excuse me. It's deceptively powerful, FL Studio, and there's a lot of things kind of like, not, I wouldn't say hidden, but there's a lot of layers to it, and I'm barely scratched the surface. I kind of got into Contact early on, and then I got lost in Contact's plugins and sound packs, and as you can probably see, if I bring you can't see Contact. It's weird. I have to place it exactly right in the window, and then it comes up. There you go. So I've got a lot of sound packs in Contact that I kind of got into, that I went through, and that took me away from really exploring FL Studio, you know. Oh, nice. Very nice. Any particular chosen genre in the stuff that you create, or just whatever the client wants, or is it your own games, or, you know, what kind of stuff do you like doing, I guess? Anyway, so yeah, Contact. I got lost in Contact, and then haven't looked enough through FL Studio, and I should, because FL Studio is really powerful, and they've got a lot of cool plugins built into the door. But you know, I just went down this particular rabbit hole, and then didn't do as much as I should with FL Studio. But I keep meaning to go back to FL Studio. Missing a bass notes here. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something here. Chip tunes, you would, my friend would love your stuff. I have a musician friend based in Bristol, in Glastonbury, in the UK, and he went through a obsessive chip tunes phase. He was just producing that on Ableton all the time. He loves that kind of stuff. I know the feeling about this. Ironically, my day job is videos and websites, and this is my kind of retreat from getting burnt out. But the funny thing is, with your site, with your passions and your hobbies and stuff, is it's easy to get burnt out on even those, because you kind of get obsessive about it and you pursue it so much that you begin to resent the thing that you love because you work on it so hard. So I know the feeling. Very nice. Very, very nice. There's that bullshit expression where people go, you know, oh, if you do the thing you love, you'll never work a day in your life. You know, it doesn't feel like work. But it's absolutely the opposite. If you do something you love, you work much harder than you should on it. Yeah, you know, you work so hard on it that you burn yourself out on the thing that you love because you love it. You know, it's like if you love a partner, you don't just casually do it, you go all in. And it's the same with this kind of stuff. And that's the thing that burns you out, not that it feels like a joy and it rarely feels like work. It feels like more work than anything else. Anyway, sorry, rant over. And like I said, it's sad then, because you start to resent the thing that you loved in the first place. Okay, so let's go back to... have a MIDI keyboard, and I just haven't leaned over to use it. I'm trying to put it in the piano roll. Otherwise, I would have more subtlety in the key presses, but I'm not like a keyboard. I'm not a piano player or anything. So I find for me, it's easier just to put it in the piano roll in the beginning and then manually adjust the velocity and stuff. I've got a little lag as well. So, oh, good. There you go. Yeah, I've got a little, whatchamacallit, not lag. Lag's for gaming. You know what I mean. A delay between pressing the keys, and that's good to know. Yeah, so I try and I'm just trying to manually stick something in right now. And also it's good because on the piano roll you get to visualize the notes more, and you get to break down the chord structure. And again, I'm not a traditional musician. I can't read music or anything like that. So this is a good way for me of seeing the music rather than reading the music, I guess. Where are you based, by the way? You sound, you don't sound because it's a robot speaking, but your expressions sound English to me. Bit of detective work there. Excuse me. Swedish? Do Swedes use fella? That's weird. You almost sounded London then when you used fella. Well, you're a very English-sounding Swede. Although I obviously haven't heard your voice. So where are we? Excuse me. Where is that? Okay, let's go into the second half then. Somewhere like here. Well, it's good practice, I guess. English is the international business language and all that. So that comes in much earlier. And it's quite a strong.
Follow us for the funky behavior.
Hooray! Von Bob's following. Woo! Huzzah! Thank you for the follow, Von Bob. Much appreciated. I'm a relative newcomer at this streaming malarkey, so it's nice to get to follow her, and I will be sure to follow you back when I'm not busy doing all this stuff. I think that's it. You're on the wrong channel there, my friend. But no, I do appreciate it. too low again. Let's turn these up a bit because do. That's nice. Nice. Let me listen again to, because I'm missing something. I mean, I'm always missing something. Do, do. Oops. And F4, the root note, I think. Keeps going back to that, it seems. See there, I thought I'd talk music stuff just to sound impressive, but I don't really know what I'm talking about, to be honest. Whoops. Whoops. F4C5 thing keeps coming up over and over. Sounds like it's an octave thing. Might not be. It's softer. Might be that, I'm not entirely sure. Tiny bit more. Can I do it by another one, another half? No? Well, I could. Switch off the... There you go. Not bad. So far, so good, I think. Let's go back to the... Let's go back to let's go back to the bigger picture. Charles fella. Let's switch on my sound alikes and see where I'm at so far. Yeah, and that's hard because I'm on headphones and I don't have studio monitors, unfortunately. So I got speakers, but yeah, cheapy, crappy ones. Okay, let's go back. Fabulous. It's missing a bass there somewhere. I'm not quite there. Because then the other ones kick in again. So I'm not quite through it yet. That's the end of the breakdown bit just coming up here. I'm getting there. Almost through it. A few bars away. Phew! Core blimey, governor. Sip of Earl Grey tea for that. Some of these are samples, some of these are there's a string chord that I've layered in like 3 different octaves there, basically, that comes in and out. There's a breakdown, like a soft cymbal and a bass drop. Which is not exactly what they do here, but again, like I said, I'm not trying to exactly recreate it. I'm just trying to give it more of the feeling of it, and also add a few little creative elements of my own. This is the original. So there's a little ARP in the background there that I've got to add, and there's lots of...
I woke up late again.
And that's another big element that I'm missing right now, is the vocals in the breakdown. In fact, if I add the vocal track, that'll probably cover a lot of the breakdown right now as well. I have my own vocals, but I'm not switching those on right now, just because I'm just focused on the breakdown. All right, let's do this then, because that'll help me get through the quiet part a little easier, so to speak. Oh, trust me, me neither. I mean, my favorite genre is progressive house, but you know, there's a huge difference between liking a genre and knowing a genre, and yeah, same here. But again, that's one of the reasons you do this kind of stuff. You find a song and then you try and reverse engineer it. You know, one of the reasons you do that is so that you can learn how that stuff is done. So that was one of the reasons I wanted to do this, and it's really the first one. I've done remixes of songs, but I've never really tried to do an entire cover of a song, so it's a good way of kind of exploring the genre and figuring out where the layers are and all that kind of stuff. So this is mine with her singing. Just to see where I'm at, basically. That'll help with the breakdown. It's something that comes in other than just the piano there. Missing a few fiddly bits in the middle there. There's a lot of little sounds they put in.
I woke up late again, as every day begins to look the same. I don't know how this is gonna end. I just need you here with me again.
Mine comes back in again, and then this is the end of the breakdown section.
You gave me a friend.
I'm not far off. Then I have to figure out all the little fiddly bits, all the little
you gave me a friend.
All the little fiddly bits and the fancy bits that they put in the breakdown. There's a lot of. It's deceptively simple because it sounds like there's nothing there, but there's a lot of little stuff going on.
I woke up late again, as every day begins to look the same. I don't know how this is gonna end. I just need you here with me again.
Yeah. Let me save that. So, let's go back to where it was. Let's solo this. So this is the full version. Yeah, there's a lot of reverb. There's an ARP in the background. There's a synth kind of line going on. There's a couple of ambient-y sounds.
Late again, as every day begins to look the same.
That sound, for example.
I don't know how this is gonna end. I just need you here with me again. You gave me a friend.
Yeah. Sounds so simple when you listen to it as a song. It's like, yeah, there's nothing there. And then when you really start to reverse engineer it, you realize there's about 300 different layers going on in a really quiet way to kind of interplay with each other in the breakdown. And that's the tough part. So back to piano. Let's switch on the piano track again. I'm going to keep her vocals on. It's kind of distracting, but at the same time, boy, oh boy, they're nice. It's easy on the ear, so to speak. I'll switch on my little fiddly fancy bits. I need to find out what that synth sound is. That's going to be a real pain. There's a couple of synth notes in the middle, and they really make that breakdown. Really lead where the breakdown is going, but buggered if I know what they actually are, which is the problem. But yeah. All right, so that switched those on. All right, now I'm going to move those up. La. I think it goes up to here, is it? Where's the end of the... Yeah, there it is. Tell you what I do need is to learn keyboard shortcuts.
As every day begins to look the same, I don't know how this is gonna end. I just need you here with me again.
Go back to my piano. Yeah, I'm terrible with that kind of stuff. Like, I know it's productive, I know it's useful, and I'll take 2 hours out and I'll start to learn them, and then I'll switch the software off and I'll go away and do something else, and I'll come back to it, and then it's like I never even saw keyboard shortcuts in my life. Like they just slide out of my head. I've always had a problem with that. Even down to like, I put plastic templates on top of my keys to try and figure out the keyboard shortcuts, and then they just get in the way, and I take the plastic template off, and again it goes straight out of my head. So that's a problem. Excuse me. Oh my god. So Sweden, you're on roughly the same time scale as me. I'm from the UK, but I'm based in Cairo in Egypt right now. I'm just one of those digital nomad type travelers, and it's 12:35 here. It's lunchtime, so I'm guessing I'm kind of about the same time zone as you. I guess you're an hour ahead or something like that. I'm not really entirely sure, but I know I'm on Europe time-ish from where I am right now.
I just need you here with me again. I just need you here with me again.
Okay. Happy Saturday. Woo! It's another weird thing about Egypt is the weekend is Fridays and Saturdays, and all the shops close on Fridays. So Friday is like exactly. Friday is like the first day of the week. Friday is like official weekend here, and then Saturday is kind of like a semi-weekend where things start opening again. But Friday is like a main weekend day, and it always throws me off. Used to the more traditional Monday to Friday, so it's a little weird here when it comes to that kind of stuff.
I just need you here with me again. I just need you here with me again.
Yeah, it's all a bit weird. Those foreigners and those strange things that they do that aren't different than me. How dare they?
I just need you here with me again. I just need you here with me again. just need you here with me again. Here with me again.
Something's up there. Something is up. What is up there? Let's listen.
Here with me again. You here with me again.
Those two chords. Like I said, I'm not a musician. All right, get off my back, man.
I just need you here with me again.
Yeah, I think that's about right. I'm not sure. Let's listen.
I just need you here with me again.
That's right.
With me again. With me again.
Oh, then they go into fancy chords, which is always hard for me to pick apart because I can't distinguish between the notes. I don't have perfect pitch. I'm not Charlie Puth. Bless him. Feel sorry for him. Charlie Puth or whatever his name is. People cursed or blessed with perfect pitch because everyone always asks them, you have perfect pitch, so what's this note? What's that note? And tell me what this note is just to prove it, like he hasn't proved it 300 times already.
I just need you here with me again.
Right? Absolutely would get annoying. Poor guy.
I just need you here with me again.
I don't know, I'm just throwing notes in there right now because it's a chord. I know there's like 3 chords. I've seen concert footage of that guy, and like someone will go woo, and then he'll go, oh, that scream was in D sharp fucking whatever, and he replicates the note on his keyboard. It's crazy. It's insane. Like he'll pick out individual sounds from the crowd, and he'll be able to tell them what note they were singing or whooping.
Here with me again. You gave me a friend.
I see the end is in sight. I hear the end of the refrain. Three chords there, and I've only got 3 notes. To adjust too much right now. I know I haven't done as fancy velocity stuff. They're chords rather than 2 notes. I know, but I'm just trying to get the... Something's off about. I don't know if it's... Dun, dun.
You gave me a friend. I just need you here with me again.
Something like that. Don't know with the timing yet, but I'll get there.
I just need you here with me again.
Yeah. Totally. Oh no, it's not you. Oh dear, Streamlabs is going whee. Don't worry, it's not you. No, it's fine. It's not you. It's I haven't adjusted Streamlabs. I've got it on like default settings with a certain number of keys, a certain length of sentences. It's not you. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Which is why I'm so happy that I'm almost at the end of the refrain, because I'd say the refrain, the breakdown, because yeah, right, it becomes a mess, doesn't it? And I'm not even, I'm only like I'm not doing the chords, I'm just doing the top part right now. There's another layer that I've missed, I think, somewhere.
You gave me a friend. I just need you here with me again.
To those, I think. La la. Yeah, keeps going back to them. Doesn't want to leave that tight little area.
You gave me a friend. I just
Gosh, I might actually be there.
again.
Because I'm missing a lot of bass notes here. I think that's kind of the refrain section. I'm missing some bass stuff. I'm missing some middle stuff as well. There's some chords here that I've only kind of scraped the surface on. But I do believe I'm kind of there. And now the fancy bits and pieces I need to put in. Where's the vocals? That's the piano split. That's the vocal split. There you go. Okay. Gosh, now I'm lost. Let's zoom out of there a bit. I know there's a vertical, a vertical scaling as well, which I don't use as much as I probably should. There you go, that thing. But again, I just get more lost if I vertically scale things, then I start to lose where things are. Let's have a listen. Let's have a listen, why not? As we're pretty much there. Phew, core blimey. 1 hour 45 minutes to get the piano through.
To look the same.
God, if I was aiming for perfection, this would never get done.
How this is gonna end. I just need you here with me again. You gave me a friend.
Wow. That's pretty much there. I'm missing a few notes. I'm missing some bass. I see that there's some bass missing in that middle section. But I can fill in the fancy bits later. I want to make sure I've just got the majority in there.
I woke up late again. As every day begins to look the same. I don't know how this is gonna end. I just need you here with me again. You gave me a friend.
Yeah, baby. All right, well, it's not perfect, but let's go back to the original track, see what I'm missing.
I woke up late again. As every day begins to look.
So there's a synth sound in the middle there somewhere. Let's go unsorted. Sadly, it is a loop, but I could have done it from scratch. I was just being a bit lazy, but no, this is a loop. But I did do a bit of chopping because I didn't like the end of that loop, so I've kind of made it a little chop friendly. Which reminds me, I've got all of these things that I still haven't used. I've got these things that I'm trying to drop, because like I said, I'm not trying to do an exact cover. I'm also trying to do a remix of it and extend the running length of it. So I've got these extra sounds that I haven't put in yet that aren't in the original. Just some layers that I haven't used yet that I'm going to drop in at some point. Just to add something. Quite subtle, some of them. But I haven't touched them yet. Double tracking the drums there. You're very kind. I'll listen to some of your stuff if you've linked it on your Twitch. I'm gonna sub and follow and all that good stuff after the stream. But I haven't used these yet. Just in case. Yeah, they're all kind of sitting in the wings, so to speak, to be utilized. Because I want to extend the running length for the song. It's only 3 minutes 50 long. It's ridiculously short. It's criminally short, this song. Just as you want to kind of really dig into it some more, it finishes. Which is probably why they did it, short and sweet, but I'd actually like to make a longer version of it. So, yeah. Well, they do tend to be on the shorter side because they tend to outstay their welcome. But, you know, that's like saying how long is a piece of string, really? It could be any length. And the remixes are always longer. But this one doesn't seem to have a remix. There doesn't seem to be a remix version or a 12-inch version of this song. It just seems to be a short version of this song is the only version I can find. Listen to the end of this song as well. Piano player goes off. And finishes on a completely different chord. Like changes the entire structure of the song right at the end of the song. So beautiful. I can't play piano. I can't play keyboard to save my life. I wish I could. That's one of the things that I should have knuckled down and learned. That's so good. So barely 3 minutes 45, which is kind of on the short end for this kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, it just leaves you wanting more, I guess, which is the idea. There's 2 breakdown sections. There's this one as well.
You gave me a friend. You gave me a friend. And I thought I'd lost everything.
Anyway, I could listen to that all day, but let's go back to the task at hand. See where I'm at so far.
I woke up late again, as every day begins to look the same. I don't know how this is gonna end. I just need you here with me again. You gave me a friend.
Right, what I want to do, although the breakdown isn't quite finished, I want to leave that as it is right now, because I'll go nuts if I keep emulating bits on the breakdown. So I'm going to go back to the main section when it starts up again and figure out where the bass is going for this. Start building up the main section again, because I don't know, there's a yeah, because this will help with a lot of the rest of the track if I can nail the bass line. Dum, 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 dum. I'd like some kind of double bassy sound. I have a feeling if I've got a double bass somewhere. I'm going to put another contact up there. Again, I'm sure there's probably a nice bass sound inside FL Studio, but like I said before, I kind of got stuck in that contact rabbit hole, and now here I am with that. Not necessarily a bad rabbit hole to go down, but yeah. I've got a couple of cellos. What have I got for noir? No, that's just a got orchestral chords. I've got a cello there, but I think it's just yeah, that's not quite going to do it. Now I've got a couple of orchestras here as well. Let's see what I've got here. Synth bass. Spitfire is amazing as well. Tra-la-la. What have I got? What have I got? What have I got in there? Orchestra. Brass strings. No, not quite. Not quite. There's a keys, noir, Spitfire again. I did have a bass. Maybe not. Oh, complete orchestra. Here we go. Brass, strings, basses. There you go. Crikey, I never know which one's which. Let's try this then, shall we? Oh, you can't see again. There you go. It's hiding. It's weird. You see different layers on the screen than I see. Like that piano roll that you see is like stuck almost. See if I can bring it to the front. There you go. No. That's just a string sound and not a very good one at that. Do I have a double bass? Yeah, but it's it should be the plugin that I use with OBS Studio should it should include FL Studio and all the things that all the pop-ups that are included within FL Studio. Yeah, I couldn't describe it, but there you go. But it doesn't. Yeah, but it doesn't seem to do that. Got acoustic cello here. It's not going to do it though. Don't think so anyway. It'll have to load. Ooh. So you taking a break from music making on your Saturday? What are you up to over the weekend? Excuse me, I'm taking a bite from my sandwich. Nom nom nom. Pizzicato, that might work. Sounds fantastic. Right now they have what is it called? I always forget the name. The African Cup here. Kind of like the African version of the World Cup. And Cairo's into the last 16. Egypt's into the last 16, the national team. And it's football is a local obsession here. Because of Salah, basically. You know, Salah from Liverpool is a Cairo local here. So he's like a hometown hero. So every time Liverpool plays, everyone like packs into the bars and restaurants and they watch Liverpool matches in Cairo. And same kind of fascination with the national team. Right now, Salah is playing for the national team here. So he's come over and so every Egypt match is getting huge coverage and Salah's getting huge coverage as a result. Not bad. That's more of a pluck thing. What else have I got? Short. You know when they're playing because they're just everyone's doesn't really go down. No, I need more of a keyboard sound. I'm using artificial sound here. I mean, I'm using a natural sound. I should be using more of a. Ironically, I should be using more of an artificial sound, which I guess makes sense because it's drum and bass. Okay. Actually, what I got. Ah. I should be using serum, really. Where are you, serum? Serum. That'll probably do it. Okay. Base. Too low. Oh, that could work. That's on the way. Okay, now we're talking. We're cooking with gas, as they say. Let's turn serum into a piano roll. Bum, 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 bum. Oops, you're all the way over here. Pum, 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 pum. Okay, you're over there somewhere. Let's shorten you down. Okay.
You gave me a friend, and I thought I'd lost it.
There you go.
You gave me a friend.
Bum, bum, bum. Make these notes a bit crisper. Okie dokie. See you in a bit. Cheers for the follow and the listen so far.
You gave me. You gave me a friend. gave me from. You gave me from. You gave me from.
Nom sandwich.
You gave me from. You gave me from.
I think that's right.
You gave me from.
Hurrah! Baseline.
You gave me from.
Missing something right at the end, but that's pretty much it. Bum, bum.
You gave me from. You gave me from. You gave me from.
Da-dum-dum.
You gave me from.
I think that's it.
You gave me from.
Turn off that.
You gave me from.
Timing is off on the end.
You gave me from.
Need a bit of reverb on there as well.
You gave me from. get me from you get me from
That's it. There you go.
you get me from you get me from
Boom, 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 boom.
you get me from you get me from you get me from you get me from
Lovely.
you get me from
Lovely jubbly. There's the bass line. Now, does it repeat though? Thing.
and I thought I lost everything.
It does. I think we're good with just looping that. Fantastic. That would save a lot of hassle if it's just a loopable, repeatable section. So let's do this. Whoops, hello. Let's not do that. Let's do this. There. Let's get you and put you. Excuse me. Oh, I'm all burpy because I've just opened a can of Coke. Oh dear. Where is my manners? Let's see where we're at now.
And I thought I lost everything.
Think we're good?
You get me from and I thought I lost everything. You get me from
Lovely.
and I thought I lost everything. You get
Ah,
me
did you do the painful toe dance? Hop around on one foot and start singing.
and I thought I lost everything. You get me from
I got the bass line in while you were away.
lost everything.
From my rather limited knowledge of Swedish language. Cheers. From my rather limited knowledge of Swedish language, I think swear words are quite fragrant in Swedish, which is great.
I lost everything. You get me from
so what am I missing? I guess ambient sounds. Because that first chorus, there's not that much that goes on as far as I know. Oh, I'm back to that ambient chord. Where are my ambient chords? Yeah. No, not that one. Back to these ones.
You gave me a friend, and I thought I lost everything.
And bits sprinkled through that. I think those are the last things I'm going to do on the track, is all the fancy little elements, basically all the little bits and pieces, but I don't think I'm going to do all those fancy bits right now. I'm just trying to get the basics down. You know what? I don't think so. I mean, I can't say in this song because I'm not. I can't say how they engineered this track, but I would say no, because it's not like a dance track where you have to kind of constantly I guess dodge certain frequencies or feed them into different layers. I think it's pretty straightforward. I might be completely wrong, but yeah, it doesn't sound like it's as engineered as stuff like progressive house or trance or house, you know, where there's more kind of dodging and side chaining and things like that. But I am by far no expert. But I would say less. Yeah, that's another thing I haven't done yet. I haven't even tackled is I'm not EQing stuff. I'm not. Right now I'm not trying to I'm putting basic reverb and stuff. Yeah, I would say it's kind of more straightforward in that end of things. It's not as subtle in the especially melodic drum and bass. Well, I would say especially all types of drum and bass, really. I would say, yeah, there's a lot less stuff going on in the back end as far as that kind of stuff. I don't even think it needs it, to be honest. Yeah, I couldn't say definitively, but that's my opinion. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
You gave me a friend. You gave me a friend.
Second half of that. More of the same. practicing that. I think we can. Once it's there, and again, that's another good thing about drum and bass, is it tends to be more repetitive in the loops and the patterns, less kind of subtle in the layers. So once you've kind of established it, and again, especially melodic drum and bass, once you've kind of established that, you can kind of get away with just kind of putting it back, looping it, and it's there. Once it's there, it's kind of staying there, which is great. It's not like what am I thinking of? Skrillex or trap or stuff like that, which tries to be as complicated and goes all over the place as possible. Yeah, tends to kind of, oh shit, didn't want to do that. Is that right? Yeah. Let me listen.
You gave me a friend. You gave me a friend.
But what I would say is that it's
And I thought I lost it.
deceptively simple, whereas there's a lot of layers to it. Just doubling that, basically. Oh joy. Oh, there's some amazing fills in there which I have to try and figure out. Some little drum fills that are, again, deceptively simple. Sounds like nothing, but they really work well. Yeah, I think I can get away with that repetitive pattern. Oops, too much copying and pasting there for a change. How far back does that go? Figure out what needs to disappear. Well, I'm not new at D&B as in a fan, but as a knowledgeable person in it, I'm relatively new. I like drum and bass. I listen to drum and bass quite a lot, but yeah, I tend to if you want to know examples of the stuff that I make, plug, then you can see my SoundCloud link at the bottom of the screen there. IN-NO-V and the number 8, Innovate. You can get a good idea of what I made. In fact, the last song, my first official single release, ironically, was a melodic drum and bass track. But I tend to make more progressive stuff. I like vocal progressive, kind of melodic house stuff. Things like Above and Beyond, if you know that kind of that stuff. Ajuna Beats, their label. A lot of stuff that comes out on Ajuna Beats is my is my jam, so to speak. Kind of melodic, mellow, housey dance music, preferably with vocals. That's the kind of stuff I would ideally like to emulate. But on my SoundCloud, you'll get a few different examples of stuff. Hybrid is a big, like I used to be. I'm getting on a bit. I'm older. So when I was younger, one of my favorite genres is big beat. I used to love big beat, Fatboy Slim and Chemical Brothers and all that kind of stuff. So that's one of the holdover kind of influences. Hybrid, if you know that band, love Hybrid. They're kind of an influence as well. There's a bunch of stuff, but yeah, you'll get it. Excuse me. You'll get an idea if you listen to the SoundCloud stuff of my influences. And I think, again, there's a link to my Spotify somewhere on SoundCloud, and on Spotify I've got this playlist called Music That Moves Me. I think it's linked on Twitch as well. If you look at my profile page on Twitch, there's a playlist called Music That Moves Me, and that's kind of a lot of my influences on there. So you'll get a good idea of the kind of the background or what comes out through my music through listening to that playlist as well. Oh, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Amazing song. Yeah, amazing song. Yeah, Prodigy, Chemical Brothers, Fatboy Slim, all of that kind of era was my jam, basically. Like, I guess 90s dance music, big beat influence stuff. I haven't tried to emulate that. It's very hard to make. It's very hard to make good stuff. It's easy to make shit stuff, but it's very hard to make good, authentic, big beat kind of sounding stuff. So I've tended to stay away from it. And it's kind of like, well, one thing, it's very sampler heavy. So it's hard to find good samples, harder and harder to find good samples. Yeah, exactly. It's hard to find decent, you have to do a lot of like collecting and searching. Like, I've got a good sample library, but not many sample libraries these days tend to lean towards that kind of stuff, like big beat kind of stuff. And big beat was just before kind of sample packs started being popular. So it was a lot of kind of manual crate digging and cutting stuff up from vinyl and things like that, which I don't have a record player here or anything like that. So I'd have to go through a lot of digital old stuff and cut it up. And that's kind of time consuming and difficult. I don't have the musical knowledge either to go through stuff. But I have some stuff buried somewhere. Yeah, I agree a lot. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Big beat is very much of its time, and it's very much kind of been done. So it's kind of hard to come at that from a fresh perspective. That's one of the reasons I like a band like Hybrid. If you've ever heard of Hybrid, or you should look them up. That's where kind of big beat evolved to. Bands like Faithless, for example, kind of Hybrid, they carried the torch and they kind of took it along. So it's more melodic now. It's more, well, with Hybrid, it's like dance stuff with orchestral stuff. And again, I guess similar with Faithless. But yeah, it's more about the dance floor stuff now and away from big beat. So, I don't even know if I would want to revisit it. But that was one of my major influences early on. And now it's more kind of melodic, progressive house, which is where I'm at with Hybrid and Faithless and bands like that, Above and Beyond, as I said. Casper Corman, I think his name is. Casper Corman is a huge, yeah, I could go on for hours with that kind of stuff. But anyway, yeah, that's where I'm coming from. of reverse piano in there, and a lot of, there's lots of finicky bits, basically. I should keep going with putting the drums in there. So I'm filling up this second section now. Goes up to there. Yeah, okay, so that's the second section. Let's go back a bit.
You gave me a friend, and I thought I lost everything.
Closest I've gotten to a song that I like, that I would like to emulate, is I think on my SoundCloud. It's like second or third from the top. There's a song called "I Die." That's the nearest I've gotten to like a hybrid type sound, which I'd love to do. I've only managed to do anywhere near it once, but that's the kind of music that I guess I would like to make more of, but it's so time consuming and it drains you so much and it takes so much out of you. You're like, I don't know how you work, but the way I work is that when I get really into something and I get obsessed by it, then I kind of get chained to my desk and everything else goes out the window. Even if I have a job that I need to do or a deadline. Oh, nice. Okay. If I have a deadline or a job I need to do, everything else goes out the window and I need to get something out of the way and done. And it means at the end of like 3 or 4 days, I'm exhausted because it just takes it out of you. That's the way I work, unfortunately. I don't want to kind of get sucked in too much like that.
I woke up late again, as every day begins to look the same.
No worries. Enjoy.
As every day begins to look the same. I don't know how this is gonna end. I just need you here with me again. You gave me a friend. You gave me a friend. And I thought I lost everything.
Right. Wow, I'm getting somewhere.
I woke up late again, as every day begins to look the same. I don't know how this is gonna end. I just need you here with me again. You gave me a friend. You gave me a friend. And I thought I lost everything.
Plop, 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 plop. Let's EQ that. Just because I want it to Cheers. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making that. Well, I say I had a lot of fun. It was burnt out. It's buggery by the end of it. But yeah, the ending was really nice because I got to use Contact's orchestra for the first time and really layer some stuff in. And it was an old poem. It was like a whatchamacallit, copyright clearance, like Internet Audio Archives poem read by somebody that I just chopped up. And yeah, got to do some serious layering towards the end, and really that's the first time I feel like I've approached one of the bands that I really like, and got something decent out of it. So that's the kind of stuff that I'd like to make, but it's also really production intensive and really heavy, and yeah, it takes a lot out of you by the end of it. And like I said, I want to listen to your stuff. If you've got it linked on your Twitch channel, I'll have a look once the stream is over. I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer. I'll probably stream for about 3 hours, so I've got another 20-25 minutes. And then I've got to get back into the real world kind of stuff, unfortunately. But if you have anything on your channel linked to, I'd love to listen to it and give you some feedback. Or if you're on Twitch next time, I'll drop in on one of your streams and chat from the other end of the keyboard, if you know what I mean.
gave me all, and I never fall. You call to remind me every night. You're still beside me.
Just layering a little extra stuff that deviates from the song.
You gave me
But I'm just adding a bit more depth to the drums now.
all, and I never fall.
Little top end to it, basically, and a hi-hat.
You're still beside me. You're just out of sight.
Trust me, I feel like a complete beginner half the time. Like, I don't know FL Studio half as good as I should, so I completely know where you're coming from.
You're just out of sight.
I think you always feel like a beginner no matter what level you're at.
Go acting on my own, and I never
Oh, awesome.
fall.
In fact, I can do that right now.
Call to remind me every night.
If I,
Still beside me, you're just out of sight. You gave me a friend.
yeah, I just followed you back on SoundCloud. I mean, I don't even think you can. If you think you know everything, that's the time to quit, you know? That's the time not to do music. You've got to be learning stuff. You're welcome.
You gave me all, and I never fall. You call to remind me every night.
Yeah, too much. Not yet. Later on in the remix, I might add some of this stuff. I'd like to take it beyond where the song finishes, or take it to different places that aren't featured in the original song. But not right now. Just doing some subtle changes. I'm happy with the progress though. I've gotten over that
I woke up
hideous piano bit in the middle.
late again.
Not hideous, but you know what I mean.
Every day
Complicated for me.
begins to look the same. I don't know how this is gonna end. I just need you here with me again. You gave me a friend. You gave me a friend. And I thought I lost everything. Go acting on my own, and I never fall. Call to remind me every night. You're still beside me. You're just out of sight. You gave me a friend.
I have a feeling there's going to be more piano in the second bit. Oh no, it's a voice, I think. Oh no, there is piano there. It's it's a bit of both. That'll be more fiddly stuff for the future.
You gave me a friend.
And then the second bit there. See, that's where all my stuff has gone. Well, it's coming together. I'm quite happy so far. There's some reverse synth there to put in.
You gave me a friend.
And more piano fiddling around.
And I thought I'd lost everything.
Some chord layers, some piano chords, some reverse synth. Those are kind of the main elements to drop into this second part.
Though I've been on my own, though I've been on my own,
That's where the break comes in.
though I've been on my own, though I've been on my own.
I have something saved specially for that. One of these things, I think. That's the one. It's a very famous break. Well, it's a sound alike of a very famous break, because I think you have to pay a lot of money for the real break. But it's what is it called? The Amen break. It's a really famous drum sample. And I'm not very subtle about using this. They're quite reserved with their break, but I don't want to be so reserved with mine. I've got to EQ it to make it not sound so jarring, because I know it's going to be really jarring when I put it in mine. Yeah, let's do some little bit of EQ magic with that. Let's take off his one. But I do like, I'm a fan of, again, it's an old school kind of callback, and I'm a real fan of the Amen break. But it's so recognizable that you have to be so careful with using it, because everyone uses it all the time, and as soon as you use it, everyone knows where it's from and what you're doing with it and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, you kind of stuff. Well, we're about 9 minutes short of 3 hours, so I am going to call it quits here. Quit while I'm ahead, so to speak. Excuse me for the yawning. So unprofessional on a stream. Thanks for the company, Von Boff. It's been lovely to talk to you. I see we have quite similar musical DNA, which is really nice. Yeah, for sure, I'll be checking out your Twitch and seeing when you're streaming next, I guess. I don't know how I'm not often on Twitch as a platform, as far as, yeah, it's lovely chatting with you. I'm not on Twitch as far as watching people so much as I am streaming. Just that's the way I am with stuff, because I got, usually busy with work and stuff. But I'd love to drop into one of your streams, and I'll definitely check out your music and send you a message and some feedback about what I hear. And yeah, I appreciate the follow. Otherwise, thanks a lot for checking on the stream. My name is Stephen, otherwise known as Innovate. You can check out my links at the bottom of the page, my SoundCloud. You're very welcome, and thank you. Yeah, take care of yourself. My Instagram is listed below as well, and my website with digital design examples. But yeah, otherwise, thanks a lot for listening, and I'll play us out while I end the stream.
Every day begins to look the same. I don't know how this is gonna end. I just need you here with me again. You gave me a friend. Gave me a friend, and I thought I lost everything. Gave me a friend.